while I will not advise somebody to start a plan or a project with somebody being the architecture of that project. Now, what do I mean by this? I'm simply telling you that this is the reason why I will never accept someone, or I will never start a project I know nothing about. Then someone will now be the pioneer. A project that I don't know something about, I just want to learn. Maybe I have a friend that I want to start a project with. He knows more about the project, and me myself, I don't know more about the project. I just wish I could learn from him. This is why I'm telling you this. I started blogging in 2022. I have this good friend of mine. He was good to me then we started a project together. Why I started this project? Because I was the first person that started it, but all of a sudden I decided to drop out because of some certain issues. So I dropped back. Then he continued with that particular project, which is the blogging. He continued with the blogging. Now the blogging is paying him. I told him, even when I dropped out of the blogging, I told him that I want to settle these issues so that I will not bounce back. Even if I'm bouncing back now, I will not have to come in full force. Now this is what happened. This guy saw me. Immediately he saw that I'm coming back to blogging. He saw me as someone that he will be a competitor, somebody that will be in competition with, somebody that maybe this guy will grow more than me. He was afraid of my own grace. He was afraid that I might be bigger than him in the blog industry. He was afraid that he doesn't want anybody that he will be competing with, or anybody he will be sharing. I don't know what he's thinking, but to me, that is what I predict that he will be thinking. Now, I talked to the guy. I told him that, guy, I now have some money with me. I can start this blogging business for now. Now, how do we start it? The guy told me everything. He told me the amount I need to invest. I brought out the amount. Then we started the blogging. So all of a sudden, while we are doing the blogging, I was living in that my former yard. The one that I was living, that is the one, a room and parlor. No, it's a room self-con. I was living in that particular apartment when I had these issues with my friend, with my neighbor. So I decided to pack out. I told the guy, see, I'm packing out and I need to live somewhere that will close to you so that you can be teaching me. It's not that we will live in the same compound, but I want to live somewhere close to you so that I can come in the morning, learn one or two things from you before leaving. The guy said, no problem. So he allowed me to pack away from that yard. He allowed me to go to a new compound where he was. Even when I wanted to pack into that compound, my mom told me that I should please leave that particular place that I want to pack in, that I should go to another area. But I never listened because, one, I felt like my mom doesn't understand what I'm saying. That she doesn't understand that the reason why I want to live close to this person is for me to learn that particular blogging, the website of his stuff. So I decided that I would go there. Even while that time my ex, that was my girlfriend, my ex then, was advising me to please do not go this place with this guy. Your guy is a very good guy. I have no problem with that, but I don't feel safe you going there. I want you to live close to me. And that same area that my ex was living is the same area my mom was telling me to live. So I said, no problem, I won't live there. That I have to go close to my guy so that I can learn some skills. These things I'm doing, I have to learn it from him. So my guy was busy telling me that I should pack close to him so that in the morning we can learn things together, in the evening we learn things together, in the afternoon we learn things together. And even if I don't have time to go, I can sleep in his place. That was what he was telling me. So I decided, based on the trust I have for him, and this is one of the reasons why I will tell you to do not trust anybody. You see, anybody, if you like, let it be your childhood friend and you guys are hustling, it's better you don't trust that person. Just do your thing your way. Do your thing knowing that you are the full pioneer or you are the full captain of that particular thing you are doing. So I later paid for the rent. I lived now close to him. Our first month, I told him, guy, I need to learn this. He was like, just give me some time. I'm trying to package one or two things now. As somebody I just packed in, I have to package one or two things. That first month went. The guy, I was telling the guy, look, I am having issues in this my side. And when I told him this, he would tell me, okay, send me your link to your site, send me your login so that I will help you with it. He will just help me with it. And later he might ask me to give him so amount. I will give him, I will say, bro, I don't need you to be doing all these things for me. Please teach me this. This guy refuses. It's not that he refuses in my front, in my presence. He keeps on giving me reasons, not for me not to come to his place. And all this reason he was giving me, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, I decided, no, I need to go and visit this guy. I told him, Baba, how far now? Look at this thing now. I'm having issues with this website. You know how much I invested? You know the millions I invested in this blogging. You need to help me out. He said, there's no problem. that if I want him to help me out, that I will pay him so amount, and he will not teach me that. If I want him to teach me, he called the amount he know that I don't have that instantly. I told him, now what for you? Are we not friends? He told me, no, this is business, that if I want to learn from him, I should pay him this money. I said, Papa, please now, teach me. If there's any way you can teach me, okay, just teach me 1 or 2 things. I will be able to cope from that. Maybe I will start browsing about it on YouTube, learning things on YouTube. But you know, when someone calls you to teach you something, it's far better than when you learn that thing from online, from a particular video. Because if someone teaches you something and you are there close to that person, you can ask questions. Why is this like this? Why is this like this? But if it is on video or online, you know, you can't do that. You will drop your comment, and if you're opportune, the person might reply you. If you're not opportune, he might not reply you. So I was asking him to teach me the basics of this blogging. This guy refuses. I told him. This guy refuses. When my site, I started browsing, googling what to do. Then I started finding some solutions to it. Then when my site started bombing, that is, it was booming. I was having about 43,000 visitors on a daily basis, sometimes 100,000 visitors. This my guy became envious of me. And from that moment when he noticed that, I noticed that my blog started going down. And one thing I forgot is that he was with all my logins. I started going down. I was struggling, and I've invested all my life savings. The money I wanted to use and buy 2 cars, then I invested every single thing in that particular blogging. This guy, I didn't know what to do. I did not know what he did, because I will not say that he did this to my site because I was not there. But all I know is that he was with all my logins, and that my site decided to be going down. I rushed him. I told him. He said, okay, he have a new blogging that he's gonna sell to me. I said, Baba, we have not finished with this and you are selling to me another one. He said, nah. He told me the name of the site, and then that site was booming. But I never knew that site had issues. It was from his friend, someone close to him, that had that site. So the guy knows that this site is not going to rise again. So he decided to sell it out and told this guy that he wants to sell this site. Instead of this guy to tell him this, or for him to look for someone else, he decided to sell it to someone that is very close to somebody like me. He told me that if I buy this site, he will do well. That this site, I know, he was asking me, you know when this site is paying? Because I know about the site. So I told him yes. He told me amount. I told him, Baba, I don't have this amount, but I need to struggle. He said, Baba, struggle. He was telling me to, do things I know. Do things, anything you know is in your capacity for you to get this money to buy this site, just do it. This guy was giving me this kind of OT, so I decided, okay, now let me go and find a way to buy that blog site. So I got money from somewhere that I know is not legit, but the person told me it's legit. It's just like buying goods. Where I was doing my business, a guy decided to sell goods for me, but I never knew. To me, my instincts told me that it's a stolen goods, but I asked him. He told me that it's not a stolen goods. But me, having no options with me, I know it's a stolen goods because my instincts tells me that. He sold it to me at the particular exact amount that is being sold in the market. So I got the goods. And look at how things work. Look at this. The guy told me to give him so amount, and the goods the guy gave me, was up to that particular amount that my friend was selling that blog site. So I decided to buy the blog and this goods from him, and I sold the goods and I bought the site. 2 weeks after I bought the site, I was telling this guy, how far now, this site is not, I don't know how many visitors is going to this site. Can you just help me install what do we call it, analytics, so I can be seeing how many visitors I'm having a day in this site. This guy refused. He was telling me he was busy, he went to village, he went to blah blah blah, all this kind of shifting. I was like, bro, why did you do all these things to me? You know, right now I have no money with me. Even the one I have, I've invested every single thing here. This guy told me that I should please leave him, that when he comes back he will do this thing. So while I was still waiting for him, I went to market the other day, and I saw that the guy that sold that goods to me was arrested because of the stolen goods. He was arrested to bring out the people he had sold the goods to. So he brought out everyone, that was except me. So they came to my place with the police officers. They came to my place to question me, to know whether I know more about this goods. I told him yes, I knew more about this goods. I got these goods and I got it directly from him. I didn't went to the back door. I got it directly from his master store. And they asked me how much did I buy the goods. I told them. They said that is a lie, that I don't have evidence. And I remember that my phone normally used to do this auto recording. You understand? That was what saved me. I switched to auto recording. I brought out the record. I showed them. This is the discussion I had with this guy. And they were like, okay, since it's what you got it from the store of the master directly, and he sold to you the exact amount they are selling in the market, we have no problem with you. That means it's a business. You didn't go through the back door. That was how I saved myself from that tarnishment. They nearly tarnished my image then. So I told this my guy, Baba, look at what is going on. This guy insists that when he calls me, that's when he will teach me. I should please wait. I should exercise patience. I was waiting 2 months past, 3 months past. Then one day I decided that I'm going to go and visit this guy. I visited the guy. I was telling him, I saw him. He was at home. I told him, Baba, how can you be doing this to me? You are at home and I'm calling you all this while you are telling me that you are not at home. The guy told me that she just came back not long ago. I said, okay, now how do we care about this? Do you know what this guy did? He said, if I want him to teach me how to do this or how to do that, that I should go and clean his room. I should go and clean his house for him. I was like, bro, now your friend you they follow talk, will not be saying at your house help. He told me, okay, now since you don't want to, just leave it. This guy did me. To that day I cried. I wanted to leave the place, but I decided that no problem. I've wasted almost all my earnings in this particular site. I don't need to leave now. Let me just do this thing and see whether he can help me out. So he said, no problem. After I cleaned the house, I cleaned everything. He decided to like, okay, there's no problem. Let me tell you, I won't teach you, but I will help you do this thing. He helped me and install the analytics. Do you know that site that this guy told me that normally has about 10 visitors, 10,000 visitors, 20,000 visitors? Throughout that month, I have 0 visitors on that website. I was shocked. I told him, bro, this is the site you told me that has 10,000 to 20,000 visitors on a daily. And that was the reason why I was asking you to please install the analytics of this site on my phone so that I can be monitoring the visitors that visit this site. And you were delaying me all this while. This guy said that I should wait, that more time the site will peak. You know that kind of motivation now, that this site will peak. Rome was not built in a day. I was like, bro, why are you doing this? Why are you being so wicked? Why are you being so dehuman to me? Why are you being so wicked to me? You know, I've wasted almost throughout this year because of this thing. And do you know the funny part? The funny part is that goose that I bought from that guy, I was still having issues with them because they told me that they gave me a particular time that I will pay for the goose. Bro, I have nothing close to half of the money. I have nothing close to that half of the money. I was pleading with them, and to make the whole matters worse, these people decided that the master that I got the goose from his boy, he told me that there was a balance I was owing them. I wasn't owing them any balance. He said to me that was what the boy said, that I bought this kind of goose before, and the balance is almost ×2 of that particular goose. Bro, if you see me 2022, you will pity for me. If you see me, I was nearly scaling. That was when I experienced anxiety. I experienced depression. I was going down every day. Every day I cried to God. I said, why will my fellow man be treating me this way? If you know you never wanted to help me, why will you insist in the first place? Why will you say that you will help me in the first place? Why are you being so inhuman to me? Why are you being so wicked to me? Have I done anything wrong to you? I was crying. And I decided that this guy used this site of 18 and blogging of 18 to control me. He knows that this is where I've invested almost everything I had. And he's now using it to control me, telling me to go and do this thing for him, to go and do this thing for him. He will now be sending me message as a kid because he knows that I will do that because I needed that. This guy joked with me. He played with me. I was like, there was one day like this, I slept and I prayed to God. I was like, God, show me the sign. I don't know what to do now. I don't know whether to leave this side and start life afresh or to start with this kind of lifestyle. So when I did that, I had a dream that very night. I had a dream where everybody was chasing me, including that my friend. They were after my life, and I ran to my junior brother. My junior brother prevented them from hurting me. I was like, what is the explanation of this dream? I said, no problem. Since it's people that is chasing me, and that guy and his family pictures with them, which means this guy is in competition with me. He doesn't want anything good to come from me. He's trying to pin me down, and I decided that I would go and sell that website. Do you know that how much I sold that website? If that website is worth $1 million, I'm telling you the truth, I sold that site $5,000. It's not that you want it, I'm just giving you an instance. I sold that site. The guy was like, why will you sell this site? I told him, bro, please just be on your own now. That was how I started life afresh. It was never easy for me. That is why I will always tell you to please and please do not start any project or anything you want to do if you don't have any idea about it. Don't say that you have a friend, you have a very good friend of yours, he will teach you. Let me tell you, everybody is in competition with one another. Nobody wants the other person to be higher than him. That is one of the reasons why you need to be the pioneer of every project you are doing. Any single thing you are doing, let you be the pioneer, be the architect, be the person that will say, I will do this thing and I will do that. Do not allow anybody to tell you what to do or to direct you what to do. You understand? That is what I have to tell you guys. So please watch this video to the end and learn from it. As under my next video, I will be telling you the reason why I don't want to be rich.